p.m. I've been outside. It's been raining. I was trying to work on that she shed, not the she shed, the greenhouse. But you know, I know you all have seen it. Facebook is down worldwide. WhatsApp, Instagram suffer a worldwide outage. That's pretty significant. It really is. Especially if you have Facebook as your main social media, and or, you know, it's the most popular service there is, really, the most popular social media. I think YouTube is right up there with it, but you all just look at that. It was down this morning, but you know what? Their stock, look at this. Facebook's very, very bad day. Services go down as their stock plunges in the wake. Oh, look, something went wrong. We can't see their, we can't see the social network's miserable day. You all just look at the wording there. Social network's miserable day. Now, how often do you see language like that about a company? Social network's miserable day. Wow, I would say that I'm not going to say anything about it. But the wording on that is rather alarming. It really is. It sounds as if it came from an entity speaking it out. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if it's the fall of the deep state. Yes, hello everyone. I wasn't going to get on here, but since it's raining, you can see I got wet. I thought I can do this in the rain. No, I can't do it in the rain. If it started to sprinkle, then it was literally a downpour out there. But it's okay, you all. I heard about that Pandora Papers. I really did. And when I saw that Pandora Papers, it reminded me of my YouTube video where I said you can't put the lid back on this Pandora box. Okay, you can't stop what has been put into motion. And then, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Wow. So, yeah, you all. And I did want to come on here. I wanted to come on here and create a forum or a comment section for those who want to share their comments concerning the Facebook down, because it is important. Because if you can't go on Facebook and talk about what's going on, you need somewhere else to talk about. So that's a reason to come on here, so you all can tell each other how you feel about Facebook being down and what you think about it. It is important. It really is. Very, very active on Telegram right now. Well, Gina ain't been on Telegram right now. Yeah, so that is interesting. But it is interesting to know this. It is. And it is good to have different social media accounts where people can stay connected. And I haven't been on my Telegram. I don't know what's going on the Telegram. I'm waiting on it to load. Well, this is my Telegram. Look. You think it's affected now? Okay, it should have loaded. It looks like it's a tad bit slow, is what it looks like. Because I'm trying to load my Telegram. It's really, oh wow, it's just spinning so slow, you all. Connecticut government is preparing for National Guard. Brazilian. Wow. So, it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on my Telegram, but you can see it's just going so slow, and I haven't been on there today. No Instagram, no Facebook, Telegram, and WhatsApp. Well, my Telegram is still just spinning around like that. Oh, because, yeah. See, I'm trying to come down here, and I'm trying to point to the 82 posts that should be on here since the last time I checked. And it's not wanting to go on there. It isn't. The last post was shared at, that I have access to is 10:45. So yeah, you all. It's up for you, Apple Brooks. Okay, yeah, now I'm able to scroll. Oh, okay, so we got some, look at this. They say that the outages comes after a whistleblower who exposed Facebook awareness of internal research into negative effects of its products and decisions went public on 60 Minutes Sunday. So that's interesting. Went public on 60 Minutes. I guess I didn't watch that. It would be wonderful. It would be absolutely wonderful if the deep state did go down and peace could reign and we can get back to a somewhat normal life. It would be absolutely wonderful. It really would. Hello, everyone. Oh, Frank D. That makes sense because you know what? It's not meant to host millions of people or thousands upon thousands of people. So that's great. They might collapse the economy. Well, you know what I've been seeing on the Facebook? They have suggested news, and they're talking about the cryptocurrency. That's what they're talking about. Like on Rudders and stuff, a new financial system, crypto, and it would speed up all your transactions and stuff, but it would not fare well for banks and things like that. And your privacy would like literally go out the door because everything you spend your money on will be documented. There will be a record forever. So they have been talking about blockchain a whole lot more, smart contracts, the way businesses do their work, ledgers and all of that. So I'm just part of a reset of some sort. Yes, hello. Hello, you all. So this is interesting. It really is. I don't know what's going on. Oh look, Facebook is down. I'm gonna write. I'm on YouTube. Gina, I can't even write. It's just trying to. I'm on my YouTube right now. N-O-W. There we go. Boom. I don't know how they would get a link to that. I really don't, but that's okay. It's down in Northern Ireland, you all. That's worldwide. And it really is kind of interesting. If you look at the great big global picture and what's going on in the world and everyone that's involved, from the smallest person to the biggest person in the world, your teens think Facebook is for old people like you. No, it's not. It's a way to stay connected. It really is, you all. It is a way to stay connected, and it's okay. It really is okay. Oh, my goodness. Yes, let me see if I can get myself on here. So I had to type in my whole entire name in order to get myself to come up on the YouTube. Okay, let me see this. I'm going to share my link. I'm going to copy my link and share it to my Telegram. Okay, right here. They're still not going to go. You all, let me see if I can't even get into my Telegram like I want to because it's all got messed up. This is ridiculous. I have to. Okay, I'm going to do this right now. Okay, well, it didn't want to share nothing. Okay, here it is. Okay, I think it's sharing me. It's trying to share me, you all. Okay. It's still not showing on the Telegram. Well, I've just shared my Telegram right now. Yeah, I don't really visit other people's Telegram, and I don't really follow the individual that you've mentioned. I don't. There are people who are interested in that. That's their area of focus, but it really isn't my area of focus. I just, yeah. Nay, Facebook or Twitter. Oh, 15 seconds? Yeah, you are. So let's go out back and investigate this to see what's happening. I got to get off of this. I've got to get off of this. So the whistleblower, I don't even know what was said. I really don't. I don't know what was said there at all on that 60 minutes. So, but it seems like a lot of people... I want to see Facebook. Oh, whoa, there's Facebook stock. Real-time quotes, they're in the red. Well, you know, I thought I read that, let me gather my thoughts. I'm thinking, let me gather my thoughts. That when the system resets, there'll be no like big Facebook owned by one entity. With the new blockchain and all this stuff, everybody will also own a little bit of Facebook. You'll be able to own a part of a great big company like that. It won't always be to one certain individual as the head. And I thought I read that Mr. Zuckerberg was getting out of being in total control. That's what I heard. I don't know if you all have heard of that before, but I think I heard that. God is at work in Moscow and Idaho as out as well. Yeah. Yeah, so they wanted to do away with these big global conglomerates, global entities, is what I think I remember reading. And yes, you all, that's right. I don't even know. I just like to, I like to look at the, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to watch, you all, this may sound boring, and you may find this hard to believe. I used to watch CNBC years back. I would watch it. I would watch it throughout the day because I liked listening to Maria Bartiromo. Okay, she was really good. And then that Jim Cramer, but then I thought, you know, Jim Cramer, he kept spinning the same story over and over. But I used to watch it all the time. I used to watch the stock market continually when I was into all the geopolitical things that were going on in the world, in every single country with their stock markets, their governments, everything. I used to watch it religiously. Yeah. Hello. Watch for the rapture. Well, I personally won't be going up in no rapture this week. I just feel it in my spirit, but I could be wrong. But if there's one and you go, well, I guess there'll be a lot of people left behind. I really think so. Oh, they go to Congress tomorrow too. That's really interesting. Well, thank you. I like to wear purple. I do. It does match my skin good. And I feel good in it, but not only certain types of purple. Hello. Yeah. The blackout was caused from an EMP. Well, no, now see, that can't be. That can't be unless it was a DEW. Because if an EMP, there was a place where you could go look at the satellite tracking from around the world. Satellite tracking, and you could watch each country's satellite is what you could do. Okay, you could. So it's like this right here. So satellite view, satellite tracking. You could find, look, space junk list. No, you have the China space station. You have Starlink. Yeah, you can watch. Why do they call things space junk? You could also watch. I used to track satellites too. As they would go across, I would track North Korea satellites. And what they could do, they said that they could load their satellites with a payload on them and fly over a certain area and detonate it, and then boom, knock the power grid out in that whole entire area. That's what they said they could do. Well, I am who I am. Yes, they will automatically have algorithms. If you write something in the comment section and your comment gets deleted or it just automatically disappears, it's the algorithms. You got to watch what you say here or your comment's not going to make it on here, and I don't have any control over it. I don't. But I know that, yeah, so you can track the satellites. I don't know whose this one is. Right there, the space station. But there's a lot more satellites that you can. Ooh. Now that's pretty neat looking, you all. Look at that satellite tracker. Well, I don't want to see the ISS, texture of the Earth, which has got a lot of stuff that it's loading. The cloud mouth, the Galaxy Starlink. Oh my gosh, you all, what is going on here? I can't really see anything. This thing is like, oh, I can spin it. I can spin it. Oh my gosh, you all, it's like a 3D model. Oh my gosh, you all, look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? This is a satellite. This is supposed to be the ISS. Look at that. But I don't think it's the real one right now, is it? I wouldn't be able to, yeah, it's CGI, okay, because I was thinking now there's no way I can look at it right now. Well, this CGI looks better than the real thing. It looks better than the real thing, you all. It really does. It looks so cool. Yeah, but I was trying to get to where I could say that you can literally track all the different countries' satellites. Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, you all, but yeah, that's what they could do. EMP will literally, you know, when there is an EMP, say your car is computerized and you're driving down the road and an EMP goes off, the first thing you'll know, it will fry your phone. Your phone won't even work. Your cell phone won't work. Your car may even stop because it will like literally blow all the fuses and all the chips or something, and you'll be disabled in your vehicle. So you better have a bug out bag to make your way home. Yeah, all your electronics and stuff. So, arg. All the tech is down. Well, Facebook is down. Yeah, it's down all right. One of these things used to track, I'm trying to think of which one that I could track on there, that you could track the Chinese space station. Let's see where it's at. So you can track that too. There it is. It's going around the Pacific Ocean. It's all right. You know, you can even track to how we get on satellites, you all. All by design. Well, I've been hearing about the 10 days of darkness since 2018. I would go outside, I'd do a live video, and then somebody would come on the chat and they say, "We'll get ready for the 10 days of darkness." And then I believed them. I thought, oh, really? And then the 10 days came. I mean, the days came and the 10 days of darkness didn't come. It just keeps repeating itself. Now, granted, I'm sure one day there will be 10 days of darkness because it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. He kept saying the same thing over and over, and then when that thing happened, no one believed him. Why do you think they have a story like that? The boy who, Facebook is working for you, so is Facebook up right now? Chaos. SpaceX cargo ship streaks across Florida on the way to splashdown. So I guess the SpaceX splashdown. Well, when Elon Musk gets his Starlink completely up there in the sky, it's going to be like a grid, and they're going to be flying along a grid line, and they're going to offer satellite World Wide Web to everybody in the world, even in the remote areas of the desert and the jungles and stuff. That's what I heard. Everybody will be able to connect like that. You can only open old posts. Yeah. So let's look at this, you all. So if it's down, I want to do a Facebook down right now. And they really don't say why. They don't, but it's all the news. This Facebook is all the news. Let's say, and throw in the EMP. See, I don't hear a EMP at all. Nothing. The difference between crying wolf and crying wolf, it will act as a double disinfo. Oh, that's really interesting. Yes, what is causing all the bugs, Gina? Can you explain? I just saw your live, Gina. What kind of bugs? Well, I was on a train of thought about Zuckerberg was going to literally, I heard a long time ago, probably last year or the early beginning of this year, how Zuckerberg was selling off a lot of his stock. Oh, I did a video on it. Zuckerberg was selling off a lot of his Facebook stock to get out of it because it was going to be, is it like decentralized? Because the people would own stuff. Because that's what you want to find out. Because if he's already selling his stock, if he starts selling it a long time ago, then you would know. Okay, look at this. So there was these rumors going around. Why is Zuckerberg selling his Facebook stock? And he had a whole bunch of stock that he sold. There was like 1 billion. Has sold almost, look at that. Did you hear this? Mark Zuckerberg has sold almost every weekday this year. Why would he be selling his stock? Because the stock was going to go plummet. He was going to get his money's worth of that stock. Okay, so why he's already stowed. Look at this news article, July the 13th of 2021. Almost every weekday. That means 7 days a week. 7 days a week, you all. Look, since November the 20th, he's unloaded shares every business day. He sold 9.4 million shares worth $2.8 billion over the past 8 months through Wednesday. About 90% of his sales were made by his philanthropic and advocacy organization. Roughly 200 million after taxes. So you all, he was in on it. He knew that this day was coming, and he knew that Facebook was going to be dismantled. So he sold his stock every single day, every single business day to get his money out of it. That's what happened. He's been selling it for a long time. Do you think that these business people like Facebook, they know what's coming in the future? Look, this was a great big sell-off back then. $5.3 billion. $5.3 billion. That was a big bulk. And then it's down to this. Okay? Then it was down to that. So, and now his stock is going down. Yeah, it is down worldwide. And I think it's part of the plan. It's like a wake-up call. It's sending out a message. Okay, with it being down worldwide, they're sending out a very public message to everyone is what they're doing. Roberta, you're wanting to hear what else your mom predicted. Yeah, you all, this is for you. Facebook is down. If you can't get on your Facebook, this is for you to comment and share with each other. That's why I come on here, so you can be able to communicate, because it is important to keep the lines of communication open. Yes. So yeah, this is it's interesting. Country boy, you said something. Was it appropriate? Yeah, Telegram is working. Oh, the whistleblower was all over it. Oh, the Facebook people cannot enter the building to evaluate the internet outage because the door access badges won't work anymore. Wow, they really stopped them dead in their tracks is what happened. Yeah. Oh, look at this, you all. Look at this word right here. Facebook blockchain jobs give a sense of Facebook. You know what this blockchain is? This is going to be the new business system, financial, it's part of it. Crypto, wake up call. Okay, so yeah. So, they got blockchain. Yeah, you all, this is buy cheap Facebook stock on cryptocurrency WeChat. Wonder what's happening with all of that, you all. They're about to pull the plug on. Oh, wow, Monique. Yeah, this is all interesting. It really is. That's right, Roberta. It is what happens when it's owned by one individual. And the rumor was that he was not going to be the one individual anymore, because with this new blockchain and stuff, it was going to be spread and the people would own a part of it. Yes, John Broderick. It's a global cyber attack and it's going to get worse. Yes, that's right, because you know what the U.S. said? There is a digital currency war going on too, and they're not going to bow to China. And there's some great big digital thing that's getting ready to default. It's called the Evergrande. I don't even know what Evergrande is, but it's a big default that is coming, or it's already come, and it's going to cause prices to plunge. And you know, China's blocking all this Bitcoin stuff, sale of certain cryptocurrencies and stuff, and they have their own cryptocurrency, and the U.S. has their own that they have, their digital dollar and stuff like that, the CBDC, centralized banking digital coins. So they're all trying to see who's going to be in control of this new financial thing. Even though it's supposed to be decentralized, somebody's going to be having regulations and stuff too. I think it's all part of a greater plan is what I think. Yes. Oh, Evergreen is a real estate Chinese company. Oh, thank you. That's good, because I thought, who is Evergreen? But it's supposed to have an impact. It is supposed to have an impact on markets and stuff. Ripple effects. Yeah. Why they went yeah. Well, you know, the thing with silver is, the thing with anything that a person has, you can buy a whole lot of it, but you can only sell at a price that a person is willing to pay. Okay, that's how it is. No matter what they may say it's worth, say you had a whole bunch of gold and times were rough and you had this bar of gold and I couldn't get no food or I couldn't get no supplies, I don't want your gold. I don't. I want the food or I want supplies. See, that's the same way with things like that. You got to have stuff that you can barter with and things. Um, all of that. Um, well, we're gonna have a space force because what if something did show up from space? What if a new species made their presence known? What if happens? Yeah. Yes, that's true too. I heard that by 2025, 2025, it's all boom. It should everything, all the wrinkles should be ironed out in this new area. That's what I heard. The quantum computer is very, yeah, it's a part of it too. Google is owned by India-based company and they own YouTube as well. I thought China owned YouTube. I really thought they did. You all, I'm so glad you're all commenting on here. I really am, because you all need to comment. You need to share what's going on with one another. I'm just thankful that we have this this platform. I really am. The real, yes. Did you all know this? That JP Morgan announced the issuance of JP Morgan cryptocurrency during the cryptocurrency market. Facebook blockchain jobs give sense of Facebook. If you all haven't noticed, some companies are offering to pay their employees in digital currency, like Cardano and stuff like that. Look, is Facebook launching their own cryptocurrency? Could this be a part of it, you all? Could this be a part of it? Because they have to have their own cryptocurrency because all the other big retailers are having it. So if they can sell off their regular Facebook stock, and if they can, now I'm being serious, and they can make their own Facebook currency thing, like whatever it is they're going to sell, this would make perfect sense. It would. Oh, Danielle, that's perfect. Thank you for coming on here. So, oh, look at this. Facebook has already admitted exploring different aspects of blockchain technology. Wow. Look at all those numbers. So, yeah, we're living in a great change, a time of great change. And I think we're going to have to be able to adapt to this change. Yes, greetings in the Netherlands. You've got, oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it is a time of great change that's happening. So, so there's some kind of speculation. According to some speculations coming from different sources, the company of Facebook is said to be targeting the remittance market in India with the project they are currently working on within the blockchain-focused department at the Facebook company. Are we having, okay, I heard that, actually our current president spoke about this before, that there would be a shift to the Middle East, a shift. The power structure would shift east. Okay, that's what I heard too. Yeah, chain book. Oh, CIA book. Hello, you all. Free credit boost for your business. Yeah. An internet government, yeah. It's okay. All we know that is Facebook is down worldwide if you're just tuning in, and that's what's happening worldwide. They got this down. Look at all of that. Major outage. Their employees can't get in. So literally, they're literally locked out. They're locked out. Something said, what took down Facebook? What took down Facebook? Denial of service appears to be a symptom of the root cause of Facebook's global failure. Don't expect a quick fix. You won't get a quick fix. Oh wow, border gateway protocol routes that Cloudflare, they don't have their border global protocol. You all, if you are into networks and stuff, I'm sure you'd be able to they took their services down. You would be able to understand that better. A 10-day fix? Oh, well, that's interesting. And that would make like a 10 days of internet Facebook outage. I could see that. Could happen. Yeah, I could. The servers were deleted. Wow, you all. See, that's why you need really good security in your networks. You need some big-time network security, and you would think that their systems would be battle-hardened like the military's is, you know. 10 days of darkness has started. God's child. I don't really know about the 10 days of darkness, but it could have ramifications if it is coming. It could. Look, Gina, honey, your hand got stuck. You are ready for this 10 days of darkness. Ready as you ever could be, right? That's okay. You can get ready. You absolutely can get ready. You all please be kind in your comments so you don't overwork my moderators on here. Okay, please be nice. We don't want to overwork our moderators because they do a fantastic job. They do. Oh my goodness. They will say that they were hacked. All the loans will be terminated. Well, it could happen, I guess, one day. Yes, well, Tyler, I thought the 10 days of darkness was going to happen in 2018 also, because that's what I heard. I've been hearing it since 2018, and I hear it every, like, 3 times a year. But it's okay. It is. It's interesting. Phone providers are down. Hundreds of phone providers are down. So we can look at that, see if there's phone providers are down. We can do it. Phone services are down. We can look at that, you all. Yes, we can. Oh, here we go. Verizon, T-Mobile, and other networks are down. Users report outages, but not likely to do with Facebook. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Whoever shared that, thank you, because we need to know about that. We really do need to know about that. Wow, leaving thousands without mobile internet. You know, and see, we are so dependent on technology. We're very, very dependent. Oh, look, the Carroll County Sheriff Office phone service lines are temporarily down. This could be an attack. It could be a cyber attack, you all. Well, what if everything's down because they're going to set up something else? Many sites are down. Look, oh wow. See, ambulatory services. This has a ripple effect, you all. Ambulances are down. How to turn off the location services. Kadunal shuts down. I don't even know who Kadunal is. France's anti-nuisance call service Blocktail breaks down. You all, this sounds pretty. This is massive. This is so massive what is happening. Every bit of it. Well, and see the thing here, if they're working to restore their internet phone system and shut down after a security incident 6 days ago. So, wow, that's neat. Okay, well, that's 7 days ago, you all. Gina, honey, you got to get with the program. You got to get with it. Yes, well, they could take your mobile services down. You know, I went into the Home Depot today because I want to make my gutters from my greenhouse out of PVC pipe, like 4-inch PVC pipe, because you can like cut the tops of them when the water runs down from your roof, and then you just put an end cap on the bottom, on the side of them, and divert that water into a storage container. And they didn't have any 3-inch PVC pipe at all at the Home Depot in Clarksville, Indiana. So I went to Lowe's in Clarksville, and they had plenty. So, you know, have you noticed that even home improvement stores and other things, they don't have certain products because they have to share their shipments with all the other stores in the area? Have you all noticed that? Yeah. You all keep the comments coming, you all, because it's important to talk to one another. Oh, is there a stock crash? I don't think there's a stock market crash. Let me look at something. We can look at something. Oh, wow, you all. So, wait a minute. There was something about, there's something massive going on behind the scenes. There really is massive, massive, massive. Gina, your eye is itching. No, if there was a stock market crash for real, I don't think it is. Stocks. I don't think there's a stock market crash. Well, I can't even read this thing. I don't even know how to find it, you all. I used to be so cool with this, but, okay, well, the Dow is down. It don't look like it's down too much. Oh, stocks tumble on inflation. Okay, this is what I was talking about right here. Evergrande could be about to sell its property management unit in a scramble to raise cash. Well, these stock markets are down. Something's going on behind the scenes. Oh, Shiba Inu. Let's look at this, you all. I'm going to look at these. These don't seem to be down very much. This is like all cryptocurrencies. Well, Bitcoin is up to 49,000. Ethereum is up. Binance, Cardano. So these aren't doing too bad, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how to read those that well. The news is not going to tell the truth. Yeah, you all. This is important, what's going on in the world, and it's important for you all to communicate. Elena put a message, nowhere necessary to reset with the networks. That's right, Christina. Nothing can stop what's coming. They can't. Nothing can stop what's coming at all. At all. Um, hmm. I was just trying to see if I could see any cyber attacks, and I can't see anything. I really can't. Look at this. Hospital cyber attack. 0-day cyber attacks are destructive. I don't even know what a 0-day cyber attack is. JVCK hit with a cyber attack in cyber threats in the new world. Staying prepared for cyber attacks. Preventing a cyber attack. Look at all of these things on cyber attacks. Well, I guess it could have been some type of a cyber attack, enemy nation. But then it's global. Okay, so it could be something against everybody in the world is what it could be. Yeah, don't panic. Yeah. Yes, Desiree, honey, there is an agenda. You've got that right, a big-time agenda. And we are just little ants. We're like ants. Why do we find... hello in Slovenia. Hello. So I'm glad you all are coming on here. It's important to connect. It really is. Oh, look, TikTok. TikTok is down too. So that's pretty neat. TikTok is down. Oopsie, sorry. Yeah. TikTok. No, I don't like to go into things like that. I don't like to go into sites where you have to accept their cookies and all of that kind of stuff. TikTok is down. Rage on the track. TikTok down. That's what it said. Oh my goodness, you all. I want to see about that because somebody told me, Gina, you need to make a TikTok account. No, I don't need no TikTok account. I don't. Well, you all, let's look at this. Look at this. Is TikTok down? All apps affected, outages revealed. Okay, so 3 apps are all, oh, so WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, they're all 3 owned by Facebook. However, TikTok is currently still working as well as Twitter and Snapchat. So I don't know. I don't even know how to get on the TikTok. I really don't. Look at that, you all. You love it, you all. That's all right. You can love it, love it, love it. Whoo! Snapchat is down, Danielle. Wow, that's interesting. Well, humans are very amazing beings. We are very amazing beings. But yet we are resilient. We are resilient in times like this. Really, the human spirit is a lot stronger than what people realize, despite what goes on in the world. Even when times look really unbearable and times look really tough, the human spirit pulls through and makes a way. It does. You want to find some gazers, theft, yeah. No, Gina's not going to dance. I'm not going to dance, you all. I don't feel like dancing. I really don't. But that's okay. I don't have to dance. I don't have to dance. I don't. Services are down worldwide, you all, if you're just tuning in. You all, they got to say, oh, wow, look at that. Millions. Millions. Look at that. Where to say? WhatsApp goes down for millions of users. Millions. Look at that. You all, we need to go look at that down detector. I haven't looked at that, but that's okay. We can look at the down detector, you all, is what we can do. We want to see, oh my goodness gracious. Look, they don't tell the real numbers, so this is like 112,000 reports. I'd like to see the status map. Look, the website, the app, the server connection. What the F? Discord? Board? Oh, now see, somebody took this time to spam. Now, why do people gotta spam? They just want to spam, is what they want to do, and it's not nice. Safari can't even find the server. We already took Mark down $7 billion. You all look at that. These people, they get on here, but that's all right. It's okay. We can flip it. Look, it's not even showing in the red. It should be in the red, but they're not showing it at all. Not at all. Look. Let's do this. Reports indicate there may be a widespread outage at Facebook, which may be impacting your service. That's right. It's impacting the service of a lot of people, is what it's doing. Well, this is awesome. Telegram is the place to be. I haven't been on the Telegram, but let's see. It cannot hold all the traffic that is diverted from the other apps. It will crash. It's not built to sustain that amount of traffic. It's like you're being on a highway and you're told to evacuate a city, even though you may have 6 lanes of highway in each going one direction. If everybody decides to leave the city at once, you're not going to get nowhere. You're not, because it's just going to be bogged down and nobody's going to be getting out at all. It just is not going to happen. Oh, yeah. Somebody said China drones are falling from the sky? No, that's this. Some people share a lot stuff on here. They really do. This said, it says 3 officers were shot, 1 killed during an incident on an Amtrak train. China flies. Okay. Right here. From Wolverine's radio. China flies into Taiwan Air Defense Zone. Okay, you all. What if something's going on with this right here? Because this has been in the news. Right there, Taiwan, because they have warned China. They've warned China to stay out of Taiwan. They warned China. There could be something going on over there. There really could be. And this right here is a big distraction. Because if all these other things are down, then you're not going to hear what's happening. Yeah, that's right. Oh, they do want to be number one. They want to be number one. They want to take back the empire that they used to have. And you better hope that they don't ever turn out to be number one, because guess what? They have very, very strict laws and very, very strict morals in China, and a lot of things that go on in all these other countries that would be considered very liberal. It does not happen in China, and they don't stand for any of it. So you don't want them to rise to power. You really don't, because it would be, I'm not going to say nothing else. It would not be a pretty picture at all. Yeah, they've been seen in that too. It's down. We, the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish something, ensure domestic equality, something like that, you all. Yeah, so we could, there could be something going on with, I'm just going to do one more look, you all. I'm going to probably be, let's see, China and Taiwan. They claim Taiwan as their own. Oh, look at this. China has sent 52 warplanes into Taiwan defense zone 3 hours ago. 52 warplanes, you all. They make the largest incursion ever. 56 jets into Taiwan defense zone in another record thing. Is this what's going on? Is this the reason why everything is happening? Are we about to enter World War? Taiwan is preparing for possible war with China 1 hour ago. It's aggressive military with Taipei foreign minister warning that should the nation attack, it will suffer tremendously. The U.S. has warned China to cease as record number of military flights. You all, so look at this is when all this stuff, all of this, they escalate. They're flying dozens of bombers near Taiwan. Okay, DEFCON 2, something could be happening. Check the Army base if it's on alert. I'm sure if there are planes flying into Taiwan, that alert level is at the highest level it could possibly be at, because they mean business. They don't play around, you all. China is not playing around. They're not at all. It's Taiwan. China sends more fighter jets into the air defense zone. 5 hours ago, U.S. warns China to cease it. And Beijing hits back and tells Washington to stop. The White House is set to blast China for failing to live up. South China Row erupts as the UK sends their royal ships into the contested waters. In 3 days, 100 Chinese warplanes swarmed around Taiwan. You could be looking at something like that, you all. This is true. America cannot take on China and Russia simultaneously. It can't. Yeah, no, you don't want to bring the rain because it's literally going to have a ripple effect. And it's going to touch every facet of society, every single corner, every single crevice of your life if such a war were to break out. Not a single part of your life would go untouched. It literally, the tentacles of war would literally weave their way into your life. All around you, it would affect you, and you would literally feel it in your being. It would do it. That's right. Even my husband, this was months ago, when they were talking about China and war, he served 21 years in the military, and it literally bothered him on the inside at the mere thought of war with China, because in his spirit, he knew it would be catastrophic. Um, his last base was over there in Hawaii on Hickam Air Force Base, where they monitored communications. He was an electronic security assessment, is what he was in. So yeah, and our military's not prepared. It's not prepared, you all. It's not. Yes. Gina, dog mom, it's not what you think. I hope it's not what I think. I really do. I don't want no war to break out. I would hope that Facebook is just down because maybe a cyber attack, but it's global. It's global. Okay, that means people in all these countries cannot find out what's going, since it's one of the major, it is the most biggest social media platform. They can't send messages about what they're seeing back and forth. Okay, they can't. Only way they could get their messages back and forth are the lesser things like Telegram and stuff like that, and or YouTube. You can write in the YouTube, but chances are, if you were in that area and you had inside knowledge of something going on, say there was a war breaking out, say that you live in Taiwan and stuff, and you see stuff going on, and you're trying to comment here in this comment section, the algorithms are already programmed to get that message out as soon as you hit the send. It would not be allowed. It would not be allowed. It would literally rid it, because this is controlled information, is what's happening. You cannot let information leak out because it would cause trouble. It really would cause trouble, you all. So it's better for us to think that Facebook got attacked because of a whistleblower that like blew the whistle, and that's why it all happened. And it would be better to think that there's nothing else going on behind the scenes. It's just another bit of instability going on and another bit of change, and nothing more, nothing less. It would be better to think that nothing else is going on behind the scenes except the same old stuff. Yeah, you just keep talking because it's great. Yeah. Arg. Let's see what's going on. Walmart, yes, Walmart is with China. They are. So we got the trade war going on with them. All of it. I am making history. Well, we need to make history. But this day, too, will become the past. This day right here will become yesterday. And tomorrow will become today. And then that today will become yesterday. We got to keep going, you all. We do. We have got to keep going. Oh, my goodness gracious. I wish I could... Ooh. Yeah. The world is ending. Well, the world as we know it has ended for a lot of people, okay? And I think we're living in the era, some people are living in the era where they're just trying to survive, okay? From one minute to the next, they're just trying to survive in a world that is falling apart, in a world where people's lives are falling apart. They're just trying to survive. Yeah. This is giving you the shivers. What exacting time to be alive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's what's happening is global. Have you noticed everything that's happening thus far for the past 2 years, more or less, has been global. It's affected us globally, you all. We are connected because that's how it is. Bang, bang, mucka bang. Hello, bang, bang, mucka bang. Oh my goodness, you all. This is wild. It's so wild. I wanna look at the you got some more countries. Oh, Gina, come on, let's get this. Is this Malaysia will not compromise if there is a threat in the South China Sea. They do not want them, you all. This is a lot of chatter. But we got climate talks coming on, so that's okay. Taiwan asked Australia to help prepare for war as China steps up their harassment. They want to ask Australia. No, I don't want to go there, you all. I don't want to go there. I don't want to look at the war. I don't. Keisha, great. Yeah, everything is by design. I heard there's a saying, nothing happens by accident in politics. Nothing. It's carefully orchestrated. It's carefully planned out. People are put in positions. They're prepared for those positions years in advance, okay? They are. It's just like chess. When you play chess, you've got all these pieces you're moving across the chessboard. Now, I don't know how to play chess. It's a complicated game. Yeah, you can't get on the Facebook. It's not happening, you all. It's not happening at all. Oh my gosh, look at this. The U.S. judge, Facebook must release the content linked to the genocide in Myanmar. Facebook, honey, you got yourself in trouble. Yeah. So, "60 nautical miles, you all. Productively. Change is definitely in the air, and it's coming fast, real fast. Now look, this is what this is all about. It's all about this right here, Taiwan. This little, well, actually, they want all this area. They want all this area, really what they want, the South China Sea. It's okay, you all. It is all right. It's all planned, and this will further, what's happening is just, it causes the rumors to just swirl around is what it's causing. Yes. Zookies, Well, Gitmo. Well, Facebook is down. It's still going to be down. You all, I am on here for 70 minutes. It's not been my longest video. My longest video was it was getting UFOs out of a live webcam for 3 hours more or less, and I had Danielle stay on there with me the whole time, 3 hours long practically on the YouTube going through UFOs. Yeah, it's all right. I wish I could. If I had my laptop up here, I can look at news within the past hour. Oh, I don't want no, none of it. There was a UFO. Hello, everyone. You got booted from Twitter during the purge. I got knocked off of Twitter because you know somebody can complain about you and out you go. They knocked me out. And even now that they put me back on, I requested to be back on, I'm still shadow banned and I rarely ever post to my Twitter account. Oh, you are so welcome, Barbara. You are so welcome. And you all, I am going to go on here because I just am. But now you have a place where you can share your comments with one another. You can, and I'm so thankful that you're all willing to speak with one another from different parts of the world. It's really wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful to connect like this. And I am deeply grateful from the bottom of my heart for you all to be able to do that. So with this being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you, and thank you for sharing your comments on here and being respectful. Thank you, moderators, for all that you do. I know it's a lot of people. It got up to around 980 people on here at one time, and I know that's a lot, but I really am thankful. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.